that thing wants to fly.
Hey everyone, welcome to the CaptainDrone YouTube channel. My name is Steve, or you can call me Captain Steve, and this is Jedi Steve.
That's me.
We are that popular duo that flies RC planes to bring you video footage like you've never seen before, and you're gonna see it today on this Avanti S 18th edition anniversary. This is brand new on the market. It is a 90mm EDF with a 12-bladed fan. It has 120 amp ESC, and it runs on a large battery of 5,000 or 6,000 milliamp hour 6S LiPo battery. And
what's the 18 for, Steve?
Oh, the 18th, that means 18th anniversary for FMS being in the RC hobby. So they started out with planes. They also now make cars and a few other things. But yeah, it's 18 years for them, so they're pretty excited. They also say this is the fastest EDF jet they make. Now, I don't know if that means this is the fastest 90mm EDF jet or all around EDF jet. So I'm not really sure. But we're going to put a GPS on this and test out the speed in this video.
Does it have shock absorbing on the retracts too, Steve?
It does. In the front, it's a very delayed shock absorbing, so it's a little tight, I find. Okay. So you might get some bouncing on landing. Same as the rear ones. They're shock absorbing, but they're very tight, so I think they have to be worked in. You can see some oil around them.
And probably because of the weight of the plane.
It's weight of the plane, yeah, it's not as soft as I would like them, so that's probably something I would work on. It does have LED lights. You have one on each wingtip, and you also have one up here in the center. As for surface areas, you have ailerons, you have elevators, you have rudder, and you have flaps. You can also buy this with the thrust vectoring module. It goes on the rear. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. It's got 2 servos in it, and it pulls the tail to the right or to the left so that if you want to do flat spins, you can do it, and it just basically slips on. You can slip this one off and slip the other one on. It's that nice.
Interesting.
But for now, we're going to take it for a flight, and I am going to chase it with my DJI FPV drone as well. I'm going to put cameras on the plane as well. I'm going to film it from the ground with a telephoto lens. It moves really fast, so I don't know how well I'll catch it, but we'll see.
Give it a try.
Are you all set, Jedi?
Yes, I'm set.
Oh, what radio are we using?
Oh, we're using the good old IX14 Spectrum.
IX14 by Spectrum. Everybody always asks about my radios, so there it is. All right, here we go. All right, Jedi Steve, are you ready to fly?
I think I am.
Make sure I'm in manual mode, okay?
There goes the captain. There it is. Hopefully he's not coming right at my head. There you go. Oh, that thing wants to fly.
Okay, Steve, another low pass, and you're going way too fast for me.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Thought you wanted speed.
Yeah, but I can't catch it on my camera. You're too fast.
All right, so
come around again.
I'll come back and I'll go fairly slow.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom away in. I got you. And you're gonna go slow this time?
Slow,
nice. Okay,
slow.
go slow so I can catch it. This jet is way too fast. Oh wow.
How's that?
That was nice. we go. That was a nice slow pass.
Gear lowered.
Lowering the gear.
Gears down. Jedi Steve's got the gear down, and he's going to try landing.
Very gentle indeed.
Oh yeah, look at that glide down. All right, Steve-O.
Look at that.
Motor disarmed and timer reset. Flaps normal.
Good Velcro you got
Oh,
there.
what's the speed?
185.07.
185.07?
Kilometers, of course.
Yeah. There you go.
What's our voltage?
A 6S 5000 milliamp hour LiPo battery will get you 3.5 minutes of flight with a little bit of wiggle room to spare.
3.8? Okay, we're good. I like it.
All right, so you're back to us, and that was a really crazy flight. It was awesome to film, but we had little school kids running around here again, and Jedi Steve had to
usual.
avoid them as usual. But we didn't have Tractor Man, and that was a good thing.
No.
So the next thing I want to show you is what comes in the box, what the box looks like, and how easy this is to assemble. I've filmed it all, I assembled it, so let me show you that video now. Here we have the box the Avanti comes in. Inside the box you'll see everything is super well packaged. In the box you can expect to find the user manual, the main wings, 2 wing spars, a large one and a small one, the horizontal stabilizer, the vertical stabilizer, the main fuselage tailpiece, the nose cone, and assembly hardware. And now let me show you how easy it is to assemble this jet. First you'll need to pull out all these linkage servo rods because you're going to install them between the servo and the control horns. Install 2 to connect the elevators on the horizontal stabilizer. Install 1 on the rudder. Install 2 to connect the ailerons on the main wings. And finally install 2 to connect the flaps on the main wings. Next connect the end fuselage to the main fuselage and use the provided screws to secure everything in place. Next, take your large and small wing spar and pass them through the fuselage. Then slide each of the main wings over the wing spars and push the wings into position, then secure them in place with the included screws. Now take the horizontal stabilizer and push it into position. In your kit you'll find a Y connector cable. Plug the 2 elevator cables into this cable. Secure the horizontal stabilizer with the included screws. Now take the cable coming out of the vertical stabilizer and connect it to the cable coming out of the main fuselage. Then push the vertical stabilizer into position and screw it securely in place. The nose cone magnetically connects to the forward section. And there you have it. Assembly has been completed. All right, so now we're going to give you our final thoughts from my point of view on the ground. The only thing I noticed was that A, it's very fast. It was very difficult to catch in the camera on the ground. Secondly, the whoosh sound is very subdued.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like a big
Surprising, yeah.
But it's not. It's a very muffled sound. So you could probably fly this over a flock of geese and they wouldn't even notice it. But Steve, what did you think? You flew this?
Yeah, first comment is when you take off of that thing, I was surprised how quick it actually took off. I tried with flaps, without flaps. Both position, it takes off very quickly. You gotta be careful actually, which is surprising, which is a good surprise. Once it was flying, it's like Steve says, it doesn't look like it's going that fast, but it is going fast. But it can fly fast, it can fly slow. Slow was pretty manageable, no sign of any tip stall or anything. As far as landing, very, very predictable. That's one thing about these bigger ones, is that they're so gentle when they're coming in, and the movements are a little slower, which is nice. You got to try it. And the landing gear, as you mentioned earlier,
yeah, the landing gear is a little stiff.
A little
so
stiff,
you might get some bounces until you work it in. And what do you think of the color? I don't know if the camera picks it up, but the color is red, on the ground, gold, and black.
I love it on the ground.
But in the air?
The sky, it's a little dark. There could be a little more contrast. It's not bad, but it's a beautiful color, like I said, on the ground. But in the air, it could be a little better, but it's not bad.
And the last question, because everybody asks me it. So myself, I learned how to fly RC planes 2 years ago. I
Yep.
could easily fly this.
Yep.
For somebody that was just learning to fly a plane, maybe it was their first month of flying,
No.
and they've flown propeller planes, could they fly this?
I'd say no, because it's a bit of it's intimidating because of the size of it
And the speed?
and it's big. Definitely second, third plane.
Second or
once
third?
Once
Okay.
once you can fly something fairly fast, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty with safe or whatever system for stability that's in them. They're very predictable. Very
Great.
nice.
Okay,
Yep.
so what I'm going to do now to end this video is I'm just going to put the links to where you can find this. You can find it on the FMS Hobby website. You might be able to find it other places too. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up someplace here. In one of these corners is thumb. And I hope you enjoyed this video because it's getting cold here and there won't be many more RC plane videos because the snow will be coming soon.
Yep.
So thanks guys for watching this one. Catch you in the next one. Bye.